What would Charlie Kirk do to young college women if he were alive today? He would weaponize his organization, Turning Point USA, to systematically target college campuses. He'd roll up with his fancy buses and professional cameras, claiming he's there to debate college students and promote free speech. But that's not what he'd really be doing. He'd be grooming young minds, poisoning teenage girls against their own education, telling them college isn't for careers, it's for husband hunting. And here's the sick irony. Charlie Kirk was a college dropout. This man never finished his degree, yet he made millions telling other people education is worthless. How did he get rich? Not through hard work or intelligence. Rich conservative donors propped him up to spew racist, misogynist propaganda across America. They paid him to poison young minds, while they sent their own daughters to Ivy League schools. This video is proof of Charlie Kirk's true agenda for women. And it's absolutely disgusting. A 14-year-old girl, a child, approached Charlie Kirk asking for career advice. She had dreams. She wanted to study political journalism in college. She could have been the next conservative media star. But Charlie Kirk had other plans for her future. Let's watch what this grown man told this child instead.
Hi Charlie, I'm Addie and I'm 14. I'm a freshman in high school, and I was wondering, as someone who has a different opinion on college, what would you say the pros and cons are? Because I'm interested in political journalism, and what would your advice be?
Yes, so let me also speak to some of the young ladies here in high school where who's here where your top priority is get married and have kids? Raise your hand. Okay. Interestingly, I think there is an argument to bring back the MRS degree. And no, seriously. And just be clear, that's why you're going to college, right? Don't lie to yourself, I'm studying sociology. No, you're not. We know why you're here. And that's okay, actually. And that's a really good reason to go to college, actually, especially an SEC school. You will find a husband if you have the intent to find a husband at Ole Miss. It's just going to happen, okay? Or wherever. Yeah, there you go, see? Or at University of Alabama. But there you go. But I always laugh and by the way, we should bring back the celebration of the MRS degree, which is, no, serious. I mean, if you think about it, I say college is a scam, but if you're going to find your life partner, that's actually a really good reason to go to college. You have a bunch of people that are single, they're at the prime of their, let's just say attractiveness. The dating pool is as robust as you'll ever find, and they all live together over a 4-year period. You don't get much better than that, okay? It doesn't get better after college there. And so, yeah, you could go learn some stuff. That's fine, I guess, or whatever. Just don't listen to your professors. But that actually was the reason why a lot of women went to college in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and it worked.
Did you catch that? Let me break down what just happened, because it's worse than you think. This child asked for career guidance. Charlie Kirk's response? He completely ignored her question and instead asked a room full of teenage girls to raise their hands if their top priority is getting married and having babies. 2 teenage girls. Then he launched into his sick fantasy about bringing back the MRS degree, a program designed to teach women how to be housewives instead of professionals. He mocked young women who say they want to study subjects like sociology, claiming they're all lying. According to Kirk, women don't really want education, they just want husbands. But it gets worse. This predatory creep told a room full of minors that college is great for finding husbands, because that's where you find people at the prime of their attractiveness. He was literally rating teenage girls' looks and telling them their peak value is their youth and beauty. This is grooming behavior. This was a grown man telling children that their dreams don't matter, their ambitions are lies, and their only purpose is to serve men. He told this 14-year-old girl, who wanted to be a journalist, that she should go to college not to learn, but to find a man to marry her. He's destroying her confidence in her own goals before she even gets started. And conservative Christians eat this up. They think men like Charlie Kirk have the right to dictate women's futures. They believe women shouldn't have careers, independence, or dreams beyond marriage and motherhood. They want to drag us back to the 1950s, where women had no choices. But here's what makes this even more infuriating. Charlie Kirk built his entire career on telling people education is a scam, while being bankrolled by wealthy elites who bought him mansions and private jet trips. He never earned anything through merit. He was a useful idiot paid to spread poison. And now they want to turn this college dropout, this misogynist, this groomer of young minds, into a martyr for the faith. A child came to him with dreams, and he told her to abandon them for marriage. A teenage girl asked for career advice, and a grown man told her she was lying about wanting an education. That's the legacy they're trying to sanitize. That's the hero they want us to worship. We will not let them erase what Charlie Kirk really was. A predator who made millions convincing young women to abandon their potential and serve men instead.